Ms. Joan Pereira.
Deputy Speaker, sir, we pride ourselves as a busy regional and international aviation and maritime hub. On top of that, our railways see a huge volume of traffic on a daily basis. While fortunately, accidents involving aircraft, marine craft, and railway are not a frequent occurrence in Singapore, the probability of incidences is certainly on the higher side given the volume of traffic we handle. To keep this probability low, besides having in place adequate safety measures, it is crucial to ensure all incidences are duly reported. In doing so, the key is not to lay blame on anyone, but to empower the relevant authorities and personnel to learn from shortcomings and resolve them, so we may prevent them in future. Thus, I'm pleased to note the significance on incident management and reporting in the bill. When it comes to transport, there is plenty at stake. In less severe cases, there is some damage and/or loss of property. In serious accidents, human lives are at stake. So, the Transport Safety Investigation Bureau, TSIB for short, certainly has heavy responsibilities. Prevention should remain the focus when it comes to dealing with accidents. It is not just about looking into how an accident had happened and what could have been done to prevent it. Rather, the prevention work that is in place to lower the probability of an accident happening at all is imperative. Can the Minister explain how will the TSIB be staffed with sufficient professionals with the necessary skills to collate information, analyze and study the patterns of near misses and anticipate weak links so that preventive measures can be drawn up and implemented? Will the initial staff strength be drawn by transferring some manpower from the Civil Aviation Authority, Maritime and Port Authority, Public Utilities Board, etc.? If so, how many people will be affected by this transfer? Next, with a new setup and a new grouping of people in place, how long will it take before the TSIB becomes effectively operational? Are we seeking any ad hoc appointments of experts from overseas to help put us on a strong foundation? Will staff who are earmarked for jobs in the statutory board be sent abroad for training? Also, how many investigations are currently ongoing, being conducted by other government agencies, which will be transferred to the TSIB umbrella? There would even be opportunities for TSIB to collaborate with our SCDF to work on fire safety matters as I see it. I note in the bill it is stated that the TSIB may be called upon to render assistance to foreign countries. I would like to ask how the Ministry intends to grow the expertise and services of the board and how much resources would go into foreign assistance. I note that consultants are referred to in the bill. I believe this means TSIB recognizes that it would have to draw on external expertise to augment its investigation teams. And on the subject of expertise, I think it would be ideal if further down the road TSIB could set up its own training center to develop local talents who would be well versed in dealing with local and even transport occurrences in foreign contexts. Accidents involving drones are a growing concern. In recent years, international media has captured a number of high-profile drone accidents. Amongst them, one of the most serious accidents involved a drone operator who crashed a quadcopter into the grounds of the White House, triggering a security lockdown. Eventually, the US attorney did not pursue criminal charges against the operator, as the incident was determined to be not deliberate, as the operator had simply lost control of the device. This brings to mind some grave concerns. Indeed, most accidents are not deliberate, so who will be held responsible if damages, casualties, or even fatalities stem from a drone accident? In July 2014, a drone had narrowly missed colliding with an Airbus A320 as it was taking off from London's Heathrow Airport. In Singapore, we have been fortunate to have had no serious accidents involving drones, with technology enthusiasts touting the potential use of drones in all sorts of important situations, from delivering parcels to security patrols. It is high time we also look into safety and incident management for drones. Are there plans for more incorporation of artificial intelligence, particularly in the area of data science? I would foresee TSIB working closely with our Defence Science Technology Agency, using technology to develop accident prevention devices that can be used by our transport operators. Sir, in Mandarin. 另一方面，由于网络供给政府和公共服务部门数据库的复杂程度和频率，我们必须确保数据系统的安全性处于最佳状态，并经常进行审查。错误或故意篡改数据可能导致不准确的信息，从而引发公共交通中断和不便。在最坏的情况下，可能会发生致命事故。我预计恐怖分子可以聘请黑客篡改公共交通系统，造成大规模事故。在此，我促请当局优先考虑网络安全管理和网络卫生，作为安全管理工作的一部分。I now refer to Section 22, responses to reports of or containing safety recommendations. After TSIB has made a recommendation, the party to whom a recommendation is made must give a written response to the director within a prescribed time after the report was published. The penalty for failure to comply without a reasonable excuse is a fine not exceeding $10,000 or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months or both. Sir, I feel the $10,000 fine should be reviewed because safety involves lives. The penalty should be more punitive and set at a minimum of $50,000. This bill is a representation of the government's determination to shore up safety lapses and provide a safer transport system worthy of a regional and international transport hub. It also brings with it potential for greater interest and development in safety and risk management, which could lead to more careers in a meaningful industry that saves lives. Sir, I support the bill. Thank you.